let me know.
Oh my god, they can hear you. It's live. We're always live. We're back. Oh my god, it's broken. It's broken. We're back. We're back. Oh my god.
Is it back?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Matt from USC.
I'm Eric of EMFC.
You wanted me to take over the stream? I'll take it over, all right? And we're back. Wrestle Chat Thursdays, you know what it is. We're old. We have stuff to do. But we're back, all right? We're on crack.
Oh, but we're back.
The busiest week of wrestling of our lives, all right?
I know.
There's nothing like us. You know, Derek, he's here in spirit. He might come a little bit later, but nothing like us all hanging out at Eric's crib in Hamilton. Watching 9 hours of wrestling together. Lovely jubbly. Jello and Seba on the side as well, bro. And then, of course, Mario Kart, where I won all of it. Of course.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, we're back. We're live. A lot of things happen in wrestling. I don't know if you have the recap thing, but recap.
I know. Recap. Let's go. All right, Eric.
All right. So a lot of things happen in wrestling. Yeah. I'll try to summarize a little bit of it because.
Should we just hit the big points at this? You know what I mean? Like.
No, I got it. Don't worry. I got this.
Oh
I got
my
this
god.
one.
You better
right.
mention
so
AEW.
Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown don't matter on that side of the week, all right?
Oh my god.
It was just only filler because they had to decide to make 3 pay-per-views in one weekend.
Lovely.
AEW also had their pay-per-view that weekend, so if we're starting first, SmackDown didn't matter. The first event, I guess, would be NXT, but
that was the worst out of all of them, bro. Ain't nobody heard, even the podcast I listened to, of course, because we always have to listen to the competition. They're like, yeah, nobody's talking about that online. So RIP to them.
Honestly, I haven't heard anything about it. We kind of skipped it because AEW has decided to go a little bit earlier than what they usually do. They went midday. I don't know if it's because of WWE. I wouldn't say from where they're located because it would have been earlier in the day for them in Houston.
Good old Texas. Arlington, to be specific.
Yeah. So it would be the opposite. It would be even earlier in the morning for them.
Yeah.
But it was cool for us because that made us have an all day of wrestling.
Lovely, just like the good old days.
It was all in because we're trying to go all out.
And I was all in to the fucking pizza and alcohol. So we were all in. Yeah, I liked spending time with the boys, but also 6 hours of wrestling is a lot, and
it was too much. It was exhausting.
It's a lot of chit chat. It's fine, it doesn't always have to be super serious. So it was good to have a different type of pay-per-view. Building was dead, but it was also packed, which made no sense. Camera work, trash. Audio, trash. So whoever's in the production truck there, I don't know. You gotta hire me and Eric apparently because it wasn't up to snuff for me at least. It was very jarring. And it seemed like the audio was off for most of the pay-per-view. What's up, Triple H? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by, of course. You know what I'm saying. But I forgot your headset's wireless, bro. I was like, I gotta.
I was listening, bro.
I'm sorry. What's good, Kings? We're just trying to bang out a quick podcast. We've all been busy. Last weekend in wrestling was very long, so we're trying to elaborate on all of it.
Short.
Yeah. So we can get to the good. But we're doing well. It's very, very hot here. I'm sure you're feeling the same.
He was in Colombia. He was live.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He was in Medellin. He decided to stay longer in Medellin, or maybe he couldn't make it back. I think there was something to do with flights.
Oh god.
But he was like, "Oh, I'm happy to stay, man." I was like, "Man, I'd be happy to stay too."
Facts, bro.
Is where I'm from.
There's a lot of bullshit going on in here in North America. So maybe it's time to go south a little bit. See what's up.
But he has returned. He said he's returned well from what I saw.
Well, I'm glad you're back home safe, to be honest.
He misses it.
I heard it's a mess. I don't watch the news at all, but I've heard stories and it's not fun.
Oh, the United States?
Of course, bro. We never disrespect Colombia. They know how to fly people out. They're just like, they go in. It's that guy from the the football match where he's just like this around you to check
VAR?
to check the if you have he's patting you down and you're just like, yeah, go. And then you.
Yeah, I'm glad he had a fun time there. He went to only Bogota the whole time. Oh my god. Say he loved it, eh? He loved the one area.
Yeah. So what I was saying, yeah, AEW trash production value, but the fireworks were sick, so we like that.
I feel like it was a big stage. It was a good stage feel.
Yeah.
In terms of like the physical stage was cool too, but I mean like the whole arena situation
was
was
set
sick.
up well.
Maybe that as you said, I think maybe that's why the audio was kind of low for the pops. But at the same time, like there's only specific wrestlers over there that are kind of like going over.
Yeah.
As always with AEW and their issues is that they have too many things going on. They have too many matches, and as we discussed in person, it was more so of a let's fit everybody as much as possible on the card, and that's the problem they've always had.
Yeah.
People don't deserve to be on the card, bro. If they're trash, they're trash. It is what it
That's
is.
fair.
What thing happened was Adam Cole got injured,
Yeah.
concussed apparently, and it looks like it's a career-ending thing.
Yeah, it
So
was
he
it
might
was
not
from that
actually-
match that we were talking about. They confirmed it. It's the same thing as Big E, basically. Like he snapped his head on the ring, basically, like from a power bomb.
Whiplash.
He whipped back. Yeah.
So like in those situations, just cancel the match. But they decided to put all the jobbers together.
Yeah.
At the end, it was kind of a feel good moment because Goldust, or AKA Dustin Rhodes, the Natural, finally won a singles title in AEW,
bro.
which was okay. It's only the TNT titles,
Whoa,
whatever.
whoa! You completed the story.
But
Generally.
it was, I guess it was a good feel moment. But
Yeah.
at the same time, dead air in there, bro. They're trying to do all their moves, and it was
again,
quiet, bro.
back to it. I don't know if the production set up the audio incorrectly or it was just super dead, and they just had a lot of seat fillers. It looked packed, but it just didn't sound right to me personally. But no,
Wow, Triple H is going back to Columbia next month. Sorry, I was reading the chat.
Oh no, it's great, bro. Congratulations.
Good time, bro.
Head back, bro.
Of
Right
course.
now, I'm good.
Enjoy that,
I'm
bro.
good
Enjoy the
living
time.
here, bro. I'm already the heat is outrageous, bro. Today was the
Oh,
first
heat's
day it was
insane up
cold.
here.
It's like 25 degrees, and I was like, I'm freezing, bro.
Yeah, I know. The
Uh,
wind, it started raining a little bit. The wind started hitting. Now we become the news channel.
exactly.
But no, it got colder, but it's good. It was needed. So I just bought an AC
Mm.
to fill up the house even more with AC.
Yeah.
We need a
I
freezing
need
in
to,
here.
bro. Mine's charging right now. I'm kind of hot. I have no
Oh,
windows
charging
open
up?
down here. Oh, always charging
know.
up. But yeah, it was good
Good
value because apparently it was only $50 for like 6 hours of wrestling. So if you actually pay for pay-per-views, which we do, of course, it was worth it. And it's
Yes.
also the longest pay-per-view of all time, apparently, in wrestling history. So
Is it?
that's
didn't
what I've
feel like
heard.
it.
That's what I
Oh,
heard.
I guess maybe because of the pre-show.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the pre-show. But
course
man,
not.
those WrestleManias in the past with Vincent K, bro.
I can't believe
those
we.
were brutal.
I can't believe
Those
we,
were
we
absolute-
got through it, bro.
Bro,
Oh
that
my
felt
God.
long.
Yeah.
Even though this event felt long. Anyway, back to the point.
Yeah.
There was very few matches that were important. Many filler matches, especially the tag team ones.
Yeah, it was basically the triple main event is what they were calling it. You had Mercedes Moné versus Timeless Tony Storm, banger of a match.
Actually, one I really wanted to see besides
Oh, of course, Kenny and Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker. I'm not gonna lie, I think their older matches were better, but I was also turned. So
no,
yeah.
it was pretty slow for the most part. I was expecting a little bit more from it.
Mm-hmm. They're
It just
getting
kinda
older,
seemed like they're a
so
little
it's like,
older
yeah.
and sluggish, but it was decent.
Yeah.
Even that tag team match was between the two, the Young Bucks and the Old Fuck.
Swerve and Will Ospreay was bland.
That one was very boring.
Oh.
It was very boring. It was very bland until
Jesus
the end.
Christ.
When they started turning it on,
Yeah.
then it was more of a banger. But it took them a long time. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah,
we
no, I
were,
do.
like, on our
Because they
phones.
came out on a fucking boat, bro, instead of just they literally couldn't roll the boat down the ramp, so they had to do a second entrance on the side where they rolled like a boat because of the founding fathers. Yes, I'm heavily considering relocating there. Lovely jubbly. Eric's mom can get you hooked up right now, bro. Whatever you need. She's ready, bro.
This time you're gonna go to Medellin, Bogota? Yeah, because you said you're gonna travel a little bit. Yeah, try to see the different areas. I really haven't stayed long in Bogota, but honestly, everywhere else is a vibe, no matter where you go. So it's a banger.
Banger after banger.
But yeah, some of the
Yeah.
matches were decent. Eventually, it led to their kind of like their end game, their final story with Hangman Adam Page and
John Mox.
John Moxley
And the Death
for the
Riders.
championship. I think it was kind of cool because the story was kind of being built of where the Cowboy is doing his redemption arc,
Mhm.
while everyone was so tired of John Moxley via the everyone turning on him. You know.
Well, from what
story.
I heard, I haven't watched AEW except for last week and then this. Apparently, the first part of his run, he was kind of like doing up jobbers, and being like, get better or whatever or something like that, or like, I'll show you why, some bullshit, whatever, trying to be like a weird heel. And then like the last like 2 months he's been like normal heel, where he's just like beating all the good people, like the actual contenders. And yeah, so I don't know. Apparently everyone said that that's their bloodline story, and that Hangman Adam Page's win is better than Cody's. So I don't know. I mean, I haven't been watching AEW. That's more of Derek. So I want to get out of here. LOL. Please hook me up. That sounds about right.
Please hook me up. Oh yeah, eh? Trying to leave the States. Well, there's a good vibe down there. It's really fun. So I always recommend, of course, stay your time. Again, not only visit as many places as possible. Bring those American bucks, of course. You'll have a very good time, I tell you. Very good time over there. There's a lot of things to do.
Yeah. So the main event was good, very bloody, very like. Again, if we were more into the story, I feel like it would mean more. Again, we're kind of the outsiders. It was a good match, and like Jon Moxley played his part. And
in the States, United States, where? Repeat that. Is that what I meant? Sorry.
No, I think the place in Colombia you were talking about.
I didn't really mention anything. Medellin, Bogota. Or are you saying go like visit like different places? Is what I meant to say. But if he's right, what recommendations? Cartagena, Santa Marta is the last one I went to. San Andres is an island, but that was very sick. It was very good. Barranquilla.
Oh,
I'm just thinking about the ocean at this point, because maybe I really want to go to the ocean. But yeah, there's Cali as well. There's like many other places. If you go amongst the mountains, even if you visit Medellin, there's a lot of trips that you go in the mountains to different areas. Though it's sometimes hours away, like it's really cool. It's really worth it. Yeah, Santa Marta is very beautiful. That's the last one I went to.
Watch out for the one street that goes straight down. Like my step aunt or my uncle's, I don't know, girlfriend says. Apparently there's a street that goes straight down, so whatever. I don't know.
I haven't seen it, but
no, you must. You must. All the roads are see, Triple H knows.
Maybe I'm just accustomed to it. I don't know. Every street is like up and down over there. There's mountains. You live on mountains, bro. It's a terrain. Anyways, I feel like the last match was a little too extreme.
No.
The first thing they did was fork, and his head was gushing, bro.
We love that.
A little too much. I mean, it was a death match, so it made sense, but not necessarily the wrestling classic we expected. But overall, for AEW, it was a really good pay-per-view. It entertained me. It brought me back to finally watch another pay-per-view again, which is what they were improving on the last couple weeks and months, which is good.
I gotta catch up because I missed yesterday's episode of Dynamite, and I want to see what they're doing, because apparently this is like a page turning thing, so they're like restarting, kind of like when WrestleMania ends. So I'm interested to see. Good. And then next month, of course, we're in All Out because we're always in Hamilton.
All in, and then we're always out.
Yeah, actually.
But yeah, it was a good reset. They deserved it. It was a good spot. It was a good event. I was heavily entertained. Again, a lot of boring filler. There's a lot of times we actually even left the room doing other things.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, they're on a good pace. So hopefully their stocks go up. So there's more entertainment all around. At the same time, when that match was finishing, a WWE event was happening. Not necessarily a pay-per-view, but it was Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
Where it was 4 matches that we already knew the results that were going to happen, but we thought other things would work.
There's a possibility,
yeah. They kind of did, but there was a couple reasons for it. So we'll start with the easy, quick ones, all right? Solo finally defends his United States title against his older brother, Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso finally gets his first opportunity. Filler match. Solo wins. They attack Jimmy Uso. Here comes Jacob Fatu, defends him. That's what we expected. You could have saw that at SmackDown.
Yep.
There was a little in-between segment with Jade Cargill and Naomi, where they started fighting, and then the general manager came out and said, you know what, I was going to give you a surprise, but Bianca Belair is back to be a special guest referee in your match tomorrow. It's no holds barred, whatever it was. We'll talk about that after.
Yeah, it was a setup. They had to cross-promote it because it was coming out on Sunday. Some people probably didn't know, and it's on main cable, so if there's random noobs that don't watch, and they just randomly were on NBC, they'd be like, oh, there's a whole women's thing? Yeah. Let's go check. Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, we checked.
Oh, we did.
there's another thing, as you're saying, set up. There's another thing that got set up, and that was I just forgot about it. Oh, there it is. The Randy Orton angle with Logan Paul and Jelly Roll
Oh yeah.
and Drew McIntyre. They had a match. Drew got jobbed out very quickly to a lot of people's I was gonna say upset, but they're very angry because it was all commercials, as always when it comes to Saturday Night's Main Event. All commercials, very little wrestling. Quickly, Randy Orton takes care of Drew. Then they have all those little filler stories. Now apparently they're gonna have a tag team match at WrestleMania because money talks, and they have to bring the weekly celebrity or whatever it is.
I mean, it's a WWE thing. Again, if it was Travis Scoot, we're in there. You know, we got the hat on, of course. But if it's not Travis Scoot, we don't care.
We'll leave that in the sheets.
Oh,
because I was also in the sheets.
Oh my God, he's here apparently.
I don't know if you've seen it.
I don't have Instagram. I don't know anything about the sheets.
Remind me.
I told you it's Eric Sheets now, bro. It's Eric Sheets. But yeah, main event was Goldberg. Fuck the other match, bro. We got more shit to talk about.
Was there another match?
I don't know. It was Goldberg versus Gunther, and it was a slobber knocker. All right. I don't remember anything about it. What? What did I say?
I remember the match, and it was important. It was a transition into this one.
Oh, go on.
The other match was Seth Rollins versus LA Knight.
Yeah.
We thought it was gonna be a filler match, but Seth lands on his leg, and his knee's buckling, and then he said he was injured. He said that he can continue, but it's pretty much to do the finish.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly he was supposed to win. LA Knight took the win because he's a professional. He needs to take the L.
Put him over.
Supposedly. He's supposed to cash in Money in the Bank tonight, or attempt to, and the return of the OTC, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, was supposed to happen on that event. Unfortunately, because Seth Rollins was injured, we still don't know if it's a work, but it looks like it's real for now. Because that didn't happen, and Goldberg was forced to actually wrestle a long-ass match that went like 3 commercials. Probably the longest match he's had since he came back.
14 minutes.
Pretty good.
Or 12 minutes.
But you can tell it was like they're trying to like string it along as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to fake take like Gunther's slaps. He's like, ha ha ha. While this it started swelling and purple started developing everywhere. I was like, bro, you can't take those. You're an old man.
It was a pretty good match altogether, even though I'm shocked I didn't hear that. I predicted it that was gonna happen, but it'll get into a lot of other things. Especially we also have. I heard this today is that apparently Goldberg's going to be shooting on WWE next week in an interview because his contract's up, and he's apparently not happy with what happened at Saturday Night's Main Event and how they treated his last match. So,
well, wasn't he shooting already this weekend?
Yeah, he was on Ariel Helwani, but he was like, "I'm going to do even more when my contract's up." I'm like, brother, just retire, fam.
We didn't even want it. He wanted it, and we're like. Yeah,
we get into it later. We'll get back. Anyways, best match of his life probably. It was all right. Anyways, let's get to Sunday because that was the good shit. All right, we had the Evolution, bro. All women's pay per view. Crowd was cracked.
Evolution is a mystery.
Cracked, bro. I'm talking about everyone in the crowd chanting every woman's name that came out. The Battle Royale was lit. Had Lash Legend, the hometown hero in there until the final 3. We had. We're skipping it because we want to get straight to Stephanie, bro.
Well, honestly, every match, if we're summarizing, every match was good. There was the United States and the Intercontinental Women's Championships. They were the titles that are more new right now. They were introduced this year, and now they're being elevated by legends kind of like Bayley, Becky Lynch, mixed with the young talent. As, of course, we discuss here at EMFC and the Wrestle Chat Podcast. We need to mix these legends with the rookies, and it makes a good time, bro. It makes a good vibe, especially to attract people and to elevate the titles and to elevate these wrestlers as characters, right? That people want to see. The same thing with the United States Women's Championship as well. They kind of pushed that a little bit over. The Battle Royale had former champions with new talent and NXT talent who are up and coming to promote and elevate, because there's a lot of people I've heard and I've seen clips on TikTok, kind of like someone like Sol Ruka, where she does the flippy flip and then bang, their RKO cutter.
A lot of memorable moments. And sorry, they used it as a small Royal Rumble where they set up a match for Raw between Nikki Bella, right? That's the Bella, yeah.
Yes,
and Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green.
And the Hervis, because she eliminated everyone in the Hervis, apparently. So they used it to do what it needed to do, and then Stephanie went over with a good old devil's kiss. Mwah. Lovely, bro. Lovely. So she's going to Paris to represent
Fight one of the champions. I don't know.
Fight one of them. What was the other match? The banger, Naomi versus Jade. Jade's in there. She's learning. She's doing her thing, wrestling solo matches now. This is what we've always wanted since she was in AEW. She's getting training. She's getting her chops. You know, she's not as green as she was when she was doing tag matches when she first joined.
Vanilla.
Yeah, she's able to work a match herself. Again, she's had help with who she's in the ring with, but I think she's doing a better job. So I'm excited to see where she goes.
The chemistry with Naomi helped as well. The finish was the Jaded right through the table, which was sick. It pushes her because she's supposed to fight Tiffany Stratton next pay-per-view, which is 3 weeks from now.
SummerSlam, yeah.
SummerSlam, yeah. So that is a good point there. There was also, as we're talking about the future, the NXT Women's Championship came out. So situations like that where, compared to AEW, where we're watching matches, we're like, who cares? Why they put that on the card? This was something that we also came in not knowing what was going to happen, but it turned out to be a banger. Both the champion and I don't know why their name's escaping me, but because I'm probably exhausted, I just finished working.
JC Jane versus the girl.
I mean, we always say her name, and I'm always so excited, but finally I see a match, and I was like, oh, she could probably go over, and she doesn't.
I'll look it up.
I'm
sorry.
Blanking. But yeah, it was a pretty good match.
Jordan Grace.
There we go.
I don't even have to look it up.
Yeah, Jordan Grace and Mariah May, which she changed her name now, was in the background. She interfered. Again, these little storylines get you involved into something you're not really used to or accustomed to seeing, something like NXT. And it was a welcome one. Like it was really good. All the matches, again, bangers. I was interested and intrigued in everything. The women's tag team had a fatal four-way. They got introduced teams again from NXT, SmackDown, Raw, of legends such as someone like Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, mixed with young talent from NXT.
Yep.
And then SmackDown. Oh, sorry. SmackDown was the one. Raw was the Kabuki Warriors who came back together. Again, it was a sick time.
The pay-per-view was very good. Again, solid. People are saying this is the best pay-per-view of the year. I agree.
Yeah, it was. It was
obviously
really good,
other than Elimination Chamber, but you know.
Oh, because we were there.
We were there, of course.
In Toronto, live.
John Cena turned heel. We were there live. I seen it with my fucking eyes, bro. But yeah, no, this has been the best pay-per-view. The build was ass, but somehow they pulled it off with wrestling, which is what AEW basically does every week. So I guess they kind of stole the formula. The women's division is crazy. And I've been saying that, and it goes back to what we said last week, where the men's division is kind of lulled because a lot of the wrestlers are old, like Goldberg and Oldberg, and all of them only wrestle once a year, like Roman Reigns and Cody. Well, no, not Cody, but I was thinking about that. I was going to bring it up later, but let me just get into it now. A lot of the women that are top of the card, they're wrestling every week. They're there every week. You know what I mean?
They're young.
I mean, Liv got injured, but sometimes that's what happens. Seth got injured. He's there every week. Sometimes that happens. But if we just have a bunch of old people coming every 2 weeks, you can't build nothing after that. You know, we need them there every week wrestling.
Right now.
Huh?
Chat's popping off. Chat's popping off.
Yeah, because we were there.
It's crazy. Goldberg is hanging around a few appearances, but hey, get that money. And that's why people were complaining. And they're like, why'd you bring him back? He wanted his retirement match. He had it. He got cut off live on NBC 20 seconds. They cut him off in his speech. He's pissed. But people didn't want him back. So, you know.
Bro, I can't believe this guy. They literally gave you a fucking retirement match, and he's complaining that it wasn't a PLE, bro. Ain't nobody want to see your old ass at SummerSlam, right? I don't even want to see fucking Jelly Roll at SummerSlam. So just be happy that we were happy for a little bit, okay? Man said there was no build up. You only showed up for 1 week, bro. What do you want?
He always does. I don't understand. What does he want?
What do you want WWE to do, bro? Like, come on.
I'm really surprised we said Oldberg.
Get this
that's what people say
out of here, bro.
He's 58 years old, bro. His time was gone. His last match was 2022, and that was already too much, bro. Anyways,
the fact that he wanted somebody other than Gunther to fucking retire him, bro. We're not pulling Roman Reigns out of the damn glass chamber to fight you so you can break his neck like Bret Hart, all right? No, you're done, fam. You're done, all right? You can barely get Gunther up for a jackhammer. It was up for 1 second. One. No. Anyways, Evolution was great. We don't have to listen to that over.
We reached the main event.
Absolute classic, bro.
Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, banger of a match
Classic.
that people were saying is one of the match of the year. Trust me, it was one of the most entertaining matches I've seen the
Bro,
entire
it
year.
could be
thank
one of the
God.
best women's matches of all time. It was insane, bro. Everything that was in
Really
it.
good.
If it was at WrestleMania, it might be talked like that, you know?
They kicked out of all their finishers, and at the end, a shocker. Naomi comes out, cashes in her Money in the Bank because everyone thought it was going to be Tiffany Stratton or Jade. She even mentions that on Raw when she has a promo.
Mhm.
She wins the women's championship. That's how the night ends.
Lovely.
The women are celebrated. Fantastic.
Proceed with
How do you
caution.
continue such a strong push because SummerSlam was lame, and of course AEW had their thing going, but it wasn't. Everyone thought that would be more of the talk of the week
Mhm.
or the weekend. Everyone was actually excited that there was more than one wrestling event. It was kind of a gift to all wrestling fans.
Yep.
But everyone after Evolution did not talk about any of the other events. The main thing was the women. People were very entertained and very
Yeah.
satisfied,
Mhm.
which is really, really
The
cool.
crowd was going crazy for those matches too. It was very positive atmosphere, and they filled it up. I didn't know if it was going to be full stadium. It looked pretty packed. It looked like there was a lot of people that are ready to support the women. So I'm all for it, bro. They like I said the last couple of weeks, they've been putting out bangers, bro. What is it, like regular television pay-per-views, whatever? It's more intriguing to me. I don't know. I feel like it's the builds for a lot of matches for the men are very spotty, and it's not like it's either they don't have enough time or they're not focused on certain people, whereas the women, they're focused on certain, you know what I mean? Like you got Raquel with the tag team, that's been focused. You have Rhea and Io, that's been focused. You have what we thought, Jade, Bianca, and Thing, but we're going to revisit that later, Naomi. That's focused. So thank God they did this, because WWE was kind of getting shit on, and I don't know if they would have been able to survive if it wasn't that good. Okay, sorry. Just talk, bro. I need some water, bro. I'm dehydrated. After that Goldberg thing, I'm losing my mind. Sorry, Triple H. I didn't know he was your favorite. My bad.
So, he's like, wow, the disrespect. So, the strength that the woman pulled, the fans, the views, and like the talk of the town continued to transition to Monday Night Raw. The first thing they did was Naomi coming out and saying, like, oh, you guys didn't see that coming, did you? Yeah, that's right. You thought I was going to cash in on the other champion, but I cashed in on Rio and Io because proceed with caution. I'm here now. Basically. That's when Rhea and Io come out. They're all scrapping, all chatting their ish, which was pretty funny and pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have a triple threat at SummerSlam confirmed. It's going to be a lit match. Again, something we didn't foresee, but honestly, it was a welcome surprise.
I mean, we talked about this too, where we wanted more surprises, so it works out because you know if the booking gets stale, throw a little wrench, bro. I guess that it was gonna be set to cash in, or Roman would come back, and that would be the big news of the weekend. But maybe Seth's knee was all for a reason, bro.
So continuing with that, the rest. Probably the first half of All Monday Night Raw was all women matches. They continued with the women's tag teams. Mm-hmm. They continued with, like as you said, Chelsea Green
versus Nikki.
Back, Nikki Bella, again a legend. They got involved with Stephanie Vakir, which they might have a match with SummerSlam and tag team.
La Primavera, bro.
all these women, they continued their momentum and they carried the show at the beginning. We're like,
because we had the main gauntlet match, which I was excited for. But I didn't end up watching, so you're going to have to fill me in because I was watching behind, and then I heard what happened, and I was like, you know what? I ain't even going to watch the rest of it. Let me just skip to see what's happening. Let me go live. So, yeah. But the show was good. Yeah. We had Judgment Day doing their thing. A little bit of tag team stuff. Mm-hmm. A lot of the storylines kept proceeding or going forward. We have the Sami Zayn. Oh, my God. We had Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross. Little promo kept that going. They weren't on the show. It seemed like it. It's so like fucking. Some weeks it's just ass, bro. There's nothing happening, and then all of a sudden they pick back up to where it was. So I don't. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand. But this week it was gas, bro. How dare you? No skipping? Oh, it's because I always end up working till like 8:30, and then I come home, and I start late, and then these guys are in the group chat like yelling about stuff, and I seen what happened at the end. So I said, "Fuck it, I'm not watching it because."
No excuses. This is in the chat. Look at him.
I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I let Eric do it. I don't have
time. Thank you. You actually reminded me. Both of you actually reminded me right now. The other women match before we transition to the Judgment Day stuff was Bayley versus Lara Valkyria.
And a 2 out of 3
one of those
falls match.
situations. Yeah, one of those situations we were like, oh, it's too much, like it's again or whatever. But it was a banger of a match. I didn't watch it fully. Thank you, Triple H, because you were saying that we should watch every second. I did not.
Okay,
I missed that a little
I
bit
seen this
because of-
match, and I can tell you it was a banger at the third fall. I thought the
I
first.
still watched it all.
Oh, I thought the first 2 falls were kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this match was gonna be a little bit better. It was a little slow.
Terrible.
And the first fall went quick, which was fine, but then it was just kind of slow. And then I feel like they started cooking into the third fall. As you know.
For me, my reason is because I got a new job. I got promoted, guys. Yay!
Yay!
So on the
Woo!
Monday, I was kind of distracted with some things, so I had to leave.
Hype in the
from
chat.
watching it, and then I had to work early the next day. So like I had to do like my resignation from like my old position and all that stuff. So it was a whole lot of things going on. That's why. But
And
yeah,
my excuse, I was
for
cooking
shame.
dinner and then I had to take a shit. I'm not gonna lie. So I paused it, and when I came back, these guys are freaking out about the finale, and I was
Oh.
like, I give up. I'm not wasting the rest of my night. I already know what happens, so I'm done.
So we did pause it. Seba continued watching it,
Yeah.
and then I joined him at the end, and I saw the result. Again, Lara Valkyria is gonna have her rematch against Becky Lynch. It's probably gonna be a banger. She'll probably get her redemption. It's gonna be lit. That's when the Judgment Day stuff happens. Looks like Dominic Mysterio's finally gonna be cleared. AJ Styles praying for his downfall.
Into fucking Jesus
Freaking
Christ!
hilarious.
Oh my God! AJ Styles down on one knee. Let me get the photo, bro. I forgot I'm controlling the stream. Continue.
And this will lead us to the gauntlet match. So Braun Breaker. Well, I guess Paul Heyman had a discussion with the promo because Gunther came out. He said, "I retired that old man Goldberg. I want to know who's next." He was doing all of Goldberg's promo key points or whatever, right? That's when Braun Breaker comes out. They were mentioning that Seth Rollins has more like a year to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase. So they're basically teasing he might come back sooner or later. There's some rumors online that said that he actually is not injured, that it's all a ploy, but I don't know how, because again, Roman Reigns is supposed to come back that time, which he didn't because he got injured, which transitions to this. Braun Breaker eliminates Penta El Zero Miedo. He eliminates Jey Uso. He eliminated who else was competing? LA Knight. So there's a lot of big names, especially for a match. A lot of big names. And then he loses to CM Punk. Even though everyone else tries to interfere, Jey Uso tries to help him. He gets beat up as well. And at the end of the day, our tribal chief, Roman Reigns, finally returns. So it makes sense that he was supposed to return on Saturday to attack Seth Rollins, but it couldn't happen because he got injured. So it looks like it's transitioning and pivoting now to a tag team match. Jey Uso is his cousin. He's gonna fight Braun and Braun, of course.
Oh,
Bronson
I realize
and-
I'm gonna call him the Seth line for now.
Seth line.
Instead of the Bloodline, we're calling him the Seth line, or we can call him the Shield line, whatever you want.
But yeah, the tribal chief Roman Reigns comes back.
He's back. He's
But yeah,
he's
Raw
ready to
was
sell
lit,
some
though.
fucking tickets for SummerSlam. You know?
WWE up. It was the most viewed video of 2025 on YouTube for WWE. It was the most viewed return video.
Yeah, let me
as
watch
well.
it, bro. I still haven't seen it, so let me go watch it.
Crack. So cracked. But that's it. That was wrestling in review. It was very hype. A lot of big events for both companies. We were proud to say it was a very fun time. That's it.
Oh
Now
my
watch this
God,
return.
that's WWE Unreal official Netflix trailer. It's here. It's coming.
they've-
Oh my
I
God,
already
the
seen it, though.
OTC is back. Sorry guys.
Johnny showed us. Johnny showed us, of course.
You want to see it?
No, Johnny showed us the trailer already.
Oh, okay.
Said it this week or 2 days ago or a day ago, something like that. Okay, so what's next?
Oh my God, they blocked the double tsunami. Come on.
Can't have that. The tribal chief comes in.
The crowd is going
OTC
crazy,
won.
bro.
AEW wishes they have that little push, bro. That little pop. Should we start with sheets first? I don't know if we have strong opinions. We can leave our opinions for after.
My
Play the music.
God.
Why are you
Sheets?
shocked? Play the music.
You want sheets? Okay.
Let's get lost
Let's get
in
lost.
the sheets. Yeah, you know, just
This is Eric's dirt sheets where he nuts up or shuts up because I'm not on the internet anymore.
So if you want to search some up, go ahead. I'm
We'll
gonna try to
do right
go
now.
quickly from the top of my head.
Yep.
Charlotte Flair she mentioned, and I mentioned it to you guys, she said online that she watches our podcast, of course, because we were talking about age last week.
Oh my gosh, she
where
did?
the men were getting older and the women were pretty much younger. We just mentioned the people who are in their prime, but we also mentioned to you that a lot of wrestlers around their late 30s and 40s is their prime of their career. That's how it is. It's how it's always worked for wrestling when it comes to certain divisions. Cody Rhodes, for say, like is 40. Roman Reigns is like the mid 40s. Someone like Goldberg is 58. CM Punk is in the high 40s, right? It's time to start building more superstars, which is okay, I guess. You can still mix them a little bit, but it's different. And Charlotte Flair is like, I know. And then she wants to rebuttal, or not even rebuttal. She wants to, like, you know, push that envelope a little bit further, saying that she agrees with EMFC, of course, that the men's prime a little bit higher here.
Yeah.
But people don't consider the women's prime to be in the 40s. They believe that they're old. They believe that you have to be in your 20s or 30s to be considered the prime,
Yeah.
or whatever. And she says that she thinks that people view her as an old person because she's 1 year younger than Cody Rhodes. She's about to turn 40 or 41, whatever it is. So I don't know. She's just crying somewhere. I don't know.
I think it's more of if you're in WWE for long. Like Charlotte's been in WWE her whole career. Cody Rhodes was there for a little bit and then came back, kind of like Drew, where you don't realize how old he is. Also AJ, you kind of really realize how old he is. I mean, Trish Stratus was out there putting on a banger. We didn't even mention it. That was another match. She was out there cooking.
Banger match.
So it looked like it was almost a retirement match, but apparently, in the sheets, of course, she has another match slated for this year somewhere along the line, from what I've heard. So good on her. Good Canadian gal. You know what I'm saying? We love it. We fucking love it, bro. Your diva's favorite diva, right? Is that what we're going with? Come on the show, Trish, please.
She had the shirt. Everyone's first crush, bro.
Let me pull up the photo, bro. Continue.
But yeah, I guess we can understand her point as well, saying that it's not the average, it's not what people expected. But at the same time, she's had and won everything, so it is what it is, you know. Moving forward with people talking ish online, Goldberg continued his rant. We discussed that a little bit earlier, where he believes that an Undertaker or like a Rock wouldn't be disrespected kind of like that, where he got cut off. But at the same time, he wanted, again, like a pay-per-view match. He wanted this big, spectacular thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just put the young guy over and get it over with, bro. He was in his hometown and everything. He made his speech there. Like, he had his family in the ring. It's fine, bro.
What do
Is
you
he
want,
in the
bro?
Hall of Fame? I swear, if he goes
He
in the
is
Hall of
in the
Fame,
Hall
that's
of
when he makes
Fame.
his speech, you know?
He is.
Is he already in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah. Or he's
What
in
more
the
does he want,
WCW. Apparently, he wanted Roman to be able to dethrone John. A lot of people are saying they missed an opportunity with John Cena versus Goldberg. I don't want to see it, so I couldn't care less.
We don't want to watch that.
There's money left on the table,
speaking
sure, but not every match is a good match. There's been a lot of money-making matches that don't make no sense. Like, we had Undertaker come back for what, bro? We don't need it. Sorry.
It is what it is, bro.
AJ,
it is what it is.
AJ got buried in the fucking the graveyard
Undertaker
match.
retirement match?
Yeah, that's all you need.
He just needs to go quietly, bro. Bye-bye. It's over. His final match.
Whatever.
Anyways, speaking about John Cena, as you said, that's another one in the sheets. Apparently, Gunther's supposed to retire John Cena.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't think so.
I feel like a more classical thing, like someone like Edge or whatever, have one more hoopla.
Nah.
Which brings me to the next one, because we keep transitioning. Apparently, Edge's contract is gonna end soon, so he might be available by November to return to WWE.
He's not.
If he does, and he has one more match with John Cena,
He's
bro,
not,
I
bro.
think that would be a banger, bro.
They literally
That'd
put
be-
him and Christian together now because Tony Khan knows
so
that
they can finish it.
No.
So they can finish it because it's
So
summer,
that
it's
he
fall,
can
and
stay
it's
for the rest
over,
of his
and
life,
then-
bro.
And in the wintertime, it's done, bro. Now he gets the
On
battle
this
John Cena.
day,
Can you imagine a double retirement match?
clearly-
That'd be
Bro,
great.
there's only one person retired John Cena, and that's heel Cody Rhodes. Easy, as you like. And then, you know who's going to retire Roman Reigns? Seth Rollins, bro. It's perfect. I've been thinking about it,
Oh,
bro.
man.
People have been talking
kicks his
about
head one
Seth,
more
bro. We need to close Roman Reigns before he retires in like 2 years. We need Seth versus Roman. That'd be the perfect end to his arc. That's all we need. We don't need no more matches after that, okay? Or just let Roman beat Seth. Sorry. That's more of what I was trying to get at. And then let
On
Roman.
to the.
Sorry.
No, it's good.
I was just gonna say let Roman be the face and let Seth and the Seth line.
The heel.
Yeah, do the Seth line, like he did the bloodline to Seth, and what you know what I mean. Just bring it all to. They can be friends at the end. Fuck it, bro. Whatever. But yeah, the only thing that Roman hasn't completed to finish his story is the Seth stuff, and they set that up at WrestleMania. It needs to be taken care of when Seth comes back. Sorry, into the next point.
I guess continue with that. Seth's injury, people don't know if it's legitimate or not.
Oh, we might as well
There's
save that for the end of this because that's the last one. We gotta go.
Think?
It's long, bro.
Oh, you think it's gonna be long?
A little bit.
Oh, really? I don't know what else is it.
Oh, I can tell you everything.
I only know is just no. You can continue it now. I don't really have much else besides in the sheets. The other things were
AJ Styles returning to TNA confirmed? ?
Yeah, because TNA is having a WrestleMania pay-per-view event. So I was mentioned it to be before we even got on this podcast where they didn't have this many people or views happening until WWE helped them out, and now apparently they sold out their entire stadium. It's going crazy right now.
Interesting.
I think that's this Saturday where they have their pay-per-view. It's gonna be their big event. One big match or moment is that the Hardys say if they lose the tag team titles, they're gone. But you know where they're coming to, and that brings me to another rumor. They might come back to WWE for their one final run. So everyone's deciding their retirement runs have to be now. So
don't worry, we got more news, all right? Omos apparently getting a run in AAA, bro.
AAA.
Fucking love it, bro. Get me back on the Homo sapiens, bro. Bring him back.
Triple H wants him everywhere except for the main roster.
He'll get built up eventually.
AAA, bro. That's what you get.
He's like, I don't know what to do with you, man. Like, I can keep paying you if you want to go wherever, but you're not coming back to WWE. Oh my god. CM Punk is talking about the new WWE Netflix show, so I'm sure he's complaining about it. You want it real old school. Let me just read this, bro. I want to see how much of.
You reminded me. He said a speech about where he had a handshake deal with, I believe, Triple H and Mr. McMahon, I think 2018, to return to WWE. But then Vince McMahon, he ghosted him, so he never came back. Is what he just said. And that was one of his speech moments. The other one is that they were promoting the new documentary that's coming out on Netflix, where they take off the curtain, show all the behind-the-scenes stuff with wrestling. There was some segments with CM Punk there, so that's probably where the speech comes from. If you have the exact words, so I don't. The only thing I remember is that Charlotte was in the ring. A bunch of wrestlers are the outside. He's like, Charlotte, have you ever shot yourself in the ring? And Charlotte's like, nah, but I may have peed myself. And they laughed. That was it. That was in the trailer. Oh. So, yeah. That's the only thing I know of him speaking about the Netflix thing. But from what I saw, it was pretty cool. Doesn't look like it's going too far into it. It just seems like things that we already know, but they're just saying it out loud.
Oh, he didn't really say what I was thinking he was gonna say. So I'll keep my CM Punk hate for SummerSlam.
For another time.
Jelly Roll choke slam Logan Paul through a table on a talk show. Jelly Roll is gonna be on 2 SmackDowns.
Yeah.
All In is going back to London Town 2026. Oh my God, the O2 Arena. You know what I'm saying? All that in it, bruv shit.
In it, bruv.
I think that might be it. Pat McAfee's been talking about why he's not on TV, but I think we went over that. Roman Reigns is advertised for Raw. Lovely. And you talked about Goldberg, right?
Yeah. Crybaby.
Yeah, what a crybaby, bro. Oh, also Logan Paul's fucking podcast is on the WWE network now.
Netflix? New York's
no, they're YouTube or some shit. Like Fanatics and them are like, you can watch it on their YouTube or you can go to the regular podcast YouTube. I don't care, right? I don't listen to that shit. But the other podcasts that they're putting out are kind of like Stephanie McMahon's pretty good. Again, we talked about the Randy one before. And Cody's, I listen to on the side thing. It's pretty funny. If you want kayfabe blown up, that's probably even worse than the fucking show that they're putting out. But,
Netflix show.
Yeah. But yeah, Seth Rollins, bro.
You remind me, sorry, before we do that,
Yeah.
2 things before we transition to Seth Rollins,
Mhm.
which I guess involves them. One, John Cena should be coming back soon because it's a couple weeks. So SmackDown's gonna have the Cody Rhodes and John Cena storyline.
Oh, this week. Yeah,
Wow.
you're saying.
While Monday Night Raw for the next few weeks, Roman Reigns will be there to promote it. So
Mhm.
he's going to be on every Monday Night Raw going towards SummerSlam.
Yeah.
It's what's expected. He hasn't shown since WrestleMania. It's the last time his appearance was. So
That's crazy.
it's about time. It's about time he shows up.
Mm-hmm.
That will promote the match, which with Seth Rollins, Seth line, which now you can continue the whole Seth Rollins situation.
Yeah, again, we talked about this last week, but it's still going over that now. It sounds like a lot of people aren't believing that this is a real injury, which is interesting because Triple H went into this press conference, which is usually not kayfabe, and was acting like it was an injury. I don't know how deep this is going to go, whatever. Hey, if he's nursing an injury or not, he's still going to be out for a bit. It seems like they've written him off. He's probably going to either surprise somebody at SummerSlam, but I don't think it's going to be that early. I think, well, they could do it that early, but I'm pretty sure it would make more sense if they didn't because you can build out the Seth line without him there. And, again, Braun Breaker lost the gauntlet match. He can now be like, I heard this from another podcast, of course, but I was thinking it too. You could always have him be like, nah, I'm taking a briefcase. I want to cash in. Like, fuck Seth. You know what I mean?
Makes
like,
sense.
I lost. You guys didn't really help. Like, I'm going to go for the title while Seth's not here. That's what he wanted
Honestly,
anyways. And then
Seth being out was also kind of a good thing because, as you mentioned, Braun Breaker went through the gauntlet.
Mhm.
He won all those matches against almost the entire roster except for CM Punk, of course. But now, as we said, Braun and Braun, they're more of a background character. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Now he got more pushed to the foreground, I guess.
yeah,
Now that Seth is not there, Paul Heyman's promo said he's the new big dog.
the
This is
big
his
dog,
yard.
bro. Setting up Roman
dog in his
versus
yard.
Braun at fucking SummerSlam.
He said he's a superstar. He's the next big thing, is what he said.
Oh, okay, that's
And
what it's
then
from.
he
I
did-
couldn't remember if that
he's-
was CM Punk or
He
Brock.
said it was the next big thing, and he said he's a goddamn Steiner. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, change his name, bro. Just make it Braun Steiner at this point, bro. Just the Steiner recliner. Give it to him. It would have been great.
But yeah, Oh.
That's what happened to push him up, and now that he's in the foreground, as you said,
Mhm.
him maybe even winning the championship, and then Seth coming in and cashing in on him would make a good rivalry,
Yep.
build up his character. It reminded me of another thing that was on the sheets. It's not Steiner recliner. Something to do with Scott Steiner. I don't know what it was, but I'll remember it.
Oh,
We were
okay. I was
mentioning
like,
it.
what are you talking about? Yeah, no, I think.
No, I remember. It was Brock Lesnar. It was Brock Lesnar. The next
Oh,
big thing. We were mentioning that.
boo.
Yeah. His stuff is back on the WWE shop, so we'll see if he returns too. Sick match though, if that were to happen.
Yeah, some people are saying they should run a ladder match for the briefcase, but I don't think they're going to do that because I'm pretty sure Seth is going to be able to come back within the time frame they wanted to. It would have been nice for him to cash in early, but I don't think even if he cashed in at Saturday night's main event, I'm pretty sure Roman would have did away with the cash in. I don't think it would have been successful. And you could still do the same thing now with Seth being out and just have him face Braun Breaker and Roman, like have them beef. And then Roman may go for a title, win the title, and then Seth will cash in on him because I think the end game more than likely is going to be Seth versus Roman, even though I want to see Seth take the belt off John or Cody Rhodes or something like that. But it's all up in the air now. It looked like it was worst case scenario because Seth was cooking. But now I don't know. It could be pretty good. Hopefully Seth is okay. If he is really injured, I really hope a speedy recovery. But a lot of people are saying it's all bullshit.
See, here's the other thing. Now, we heard that, and then like a couple days later, there's more people posting other rumors, and supposedly that his injury is legit,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a light injury.
Okay.
So they're trying to make him look like he's gone for like the rest of the year. So when he does return early,
It's
you're like, oh my god,
yeah.
he's huge, you know?
He's John Cena at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. So it might be sooner than later, but like at least for Survivor Series, they might want to have like the new bloodline, the family tree, the Seth line, and then Roman with whoever he brings in. Maybe a triple threat War Games. That'd be sick as hell, bro. But we'll see.
That'd be a long ass
That'd be cool.
match. I don't know. We'll see. It's a little bit further away, but again, like Paul Heyman said, it doesn't matter what Seth is. He's not here, all right? So it doesn't matter what his injury is. We'll figure out when he comes back The briefcase is still in his hands. I don't think they're gonna try to do away with it. If they do, hey, whatever. LA Knight might get the briefcase. Everyone wanted that, right? So we'll see how that goes. But for now, it seems like it's gonna be in the Seth Line's hands, and hopefully Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker do something with the time. Yeah. What?
SmackDown was important because the Wyatt Six won the tag team championships against the Street Profits.
Boo.
There you go. That's why I was doing the whole.
It
So
all-
SmackDown was lit because Julia defended her United States title.
Boo.
Everything's coming together again.
Oh my god, I clicked Instagram. All right. That's it, bro. I had something to talk about the salt, but I mean, we kind of went over most of it. I don't know what you're thinking. You got some salt?
Just a little salty, bro. A little salty.
A little bit of complaints about Goldberg, bro? All right, I'm rolling it.
Won't keep saying it. I take it with a grain of salt.
Oh my god, it's Derek's grain of salt. Whatever he says is not her fault. He's not here, so he
He's
can't
not
say
here.
shit.
Exactly.
So we're gonna ruin
We're
his
gonna continue
segment
with the
now.
Goldberg stuff.
Oh, okay.
We're really gonna go off on the Goldberg stuff. Someone said that. I think in response to Goldberg is like, you know what? You should have happened. Should have just killed him 5 seconds flat, bro. Freaking Gunther should have came in, choked him out, done, bro.
Oh, I thought you meant Goldberg killed him.
No.
Yeah,
hell
no, that's facts. But I mean, Goldberg is pretty whack, bro. He kind of let Pat McAfee do him dirty, so now he's got to build himself up again.
There's a lot of wrestlers that like they talk too much ish. So like one of them's like Nikki Bella, talks so much trash, and now she's back in WWE.
CM
She's just
Punk.
like, oh my god, it's great. You know what I mean? Like sometimes people need to accept that it's over. Some wrestlers
Jesus Christ.
kind of like Ric Flair, just don't accept that it's ever over, bro. It's done.
Well, I mean,
I
a
think-
lot of people take their job seriously. It's their whole life for so long, you know? So when they go to retire, they get bored. They're like, fuck, I want to put the boots back on, you know? But you look like you look like Mr. Krabs when he's on his shell. So, like, you don't want to see that.
Sometimes it's just like you need to let things go.
It's
You need to
hard.
let it go.
It's hard, bro.
Let it go, man.
The first part is admitting that you're not the same. And some people don't want to do that. Goldberg?
See, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, is he actually gonna retire? Or is he gonna go like to like AEW or something?
Goldberg?
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Fuck,
He needs to
bro.
like retire one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's always like, oh, it's my retirement match, and then like
Yeah.
Ric Flair is like, no, there's one more, and there's one more, and there's one more. Sometimes people just need to let go.
That's why I like how John Cena's doing it. Of course, shout out to the GOAT himself, bro. Hopefully he never comes back after that unless it's like a little Rocky type thing, you know, like a little 1-2. But for now, bro, he's going out the right way. He might be the only one that's done it recently that actually had the chance to. So shout out to
He
John,
can
bro.
come back.
My
And
GOAT.
this John Cena.
My GOAT. But yeah, Salt, bro. What are we thinking about SummerSlam, bro? It's a 2-night event. It might be pretty big, bro. We're getting to the halfway point. We're gonna have our halfway show probably next week if we're here talking about all of our flops or nots, probably, or whatever we're gonna put it. Because it's been a pretty busy year. Shout out to pay-per-view every damn week of our lives.
We're having some like hot takes.
Yeah,
You said in terms of SummerSlam. What do you think of 2 nights?
I like it. I think it's gonna be
Think so?
fine. I don't know, bro. I mean, we were cooking the AEW 6-hour thing. I gotta like it, bro. As much as it was.
There's a lot of people online who are saying that like only WWE is big enough to have like a WrestleMania do it, but like everything else is too much. I
Yeah.
think SummerSlam is like the second best to go to, but I think it's just too much. In all honesty, and personally, like just me saying it,
Yeah,
I think I forgot it was a 2-night event. So
that's crazy.
it's gonna become another situation with AEW where like you can't fit everybody on the card. Not everyone deserves to be on the card, and that's probably gonna be the theme of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Great wrestling events this weekend, surrounded by sometimes some filler matches that didn't need to happen because you wanted to make people feel better. At least with Evolution, because they had the whole battle royale.
Yeah.
I got to input a lot more people. At least that worked out well, because like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, they mixed out young talent with semi-new talent and legends to make
Mhm.
it more entertaining. But not everybody has to be on the card. Not everyone deserves it.
Well, again,
No?
I think we're getting to the point where we love having a lot of stuff to watch, but then it gets to be too much. Think about, again, everything's a balance. We had Roman hold the belt for however long. It started to get stale. We switched it up. It was lit. Then Cody did the same thing. It was boring. Again, that's like whatever example. If you want to put a pay-per-view on every 2 weeks, we're gonna get bored of it. We didn't need Saturday night's main event this week. We didn't need it at all. We said it last week. Have one at the start of the year. Have one during Christmas. That's fine. That's it. We don't need no more. We don't need 4 a year. Evolution was fine.
We had, bro.
Yeah, Evolution is fine, but fucking make it a proper PLE. I keep saying pay-per-view, but just make it proper, bro. We're going too fast now. We need to slow it down and build up the things. There's like 2 weeks to build the SummerSlam, 3 weeks. It's hard to do that, especially for 2 nights. WrestleMania, we had what? You take what? Everything from Survivor Series, basically. That's the build to WrestleMania. That's like, what, 4 months, 5 months? How are we going to do it for SummerSlam? I don't think, again, your concerns are valid. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to go look at the card.
No, you're right. I guess on top of the 2 nights, it's been like a pay-per-view every 2 weeks. And like then like it becomes quantity over quality, which we want quality, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Again, balance, as you said, because Triple H sometimes makes his storylines too much. Like too long. Like this whole Judgment Day thing is still going. Sometimes you just need to end it.
Whoa,
there's some things that like don't need to end so quickly.
But
you
they're
know what
back,
I mean?
bro. Sorry.
So we'll see. You remind me of something else with the sheets. Carlito was also complaining online because you leave
Carlito,
WWE, you just
bro.
cry.
I
Yeah,
haven't
because he
seen
said
that
he
guy
never got
before.
his retirement. He said that pretty much they told 2 weeks before his contract over. He's like, yeah, don't show up for Raw. You don't have to show up anymore. He felt disrespected because he's like, yeah, he understands people can just like all of a sudden shoot online if you're not going to be employed again. So they'll go or online in person. But he said he wouldn't. He just wanted only his story to be closed off, which makes sense, like killing off his character, I guess. But
yeah.
whatever.
I mean, he wasn't really used at all. He only was used for one pay-per-view, basically. So it sucks. But if they, again, that was during the transition period, so maybe it wasn't aligned with what TKO wanted. I think Carlito's great. He's a funny guy, whatever. He can still go. But if the company doesn't think you have space for you, they gotta cut it, bro. That's just how it is, unfortunately. Like we had R-Truth do his whole thing, come back. He hasn't been on TV since. Basically, he's had one segment. So
He's driving the wheel now, though.
he is driving the fucking wheel. All right, let me look at all these events here. We had Saturday night's main event to start the year. Why? Then we had the Royal Rumble. Lit. I was in a bar.
Raw, first time on Netflix. Day one.
No, that doesn't count as a PLE, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
Pretty much was.
Then we had Elimination Chamber. We were there. Fucking lovely, bro. March 1st. Then we had 2 days of Mania. Then we had Backlash like a week later. Then we had another Saturday night's main event. Then we had Money in the Bank, but we also had AAA, Worlds Collide. I'm not even counting the NXT shit. Then like a week late, like half a month later, we had Night of Champions. 2 in 1 month. Then we had another Saturday night's main event and Evolution. So we've had
The same week.
the same week. So that's two in July. Basically 3 in June if you want to count AAA. 2 in May. 2 in April technically.
The NXT ones. So
Yeah, we're not
Yeah,
counting
that one,
NXT, but technically, yeah. There's 2 in May because of Backlash and Saturday night's main event. And then the only one that we've had one in each, I mean, it would be March, was Elimination Chamber, was the only one that had one PLE. Because technically Saturday night's main event was January 25th and the Royal Rumble was February 1st. So, like, we could just say that was both February. So, like, there's been 2 PLEs a month, bro. The whole year. And it's not going to stop because we got two. Oh, my God. We have 3 pay-per-views this month, bro. We have 2 days of SummerSlam, and Clash of Paris is at the end of the month.
Oh.
Or
I guess
August,
if you're
sorry.
counting both days of SummerSlam.
That's what I was doing for WrestleMania.
I would give that one a little bit of a pass, but at the same time, yeah, I don't think it should be 2 nights.
No, but
Again,
it doesn't
I don't
make
think there's
sense
enough
because
matches to warrant for it, but
There's nothing in September, so they could have just moved Clash of Paris to September.
so they're gonna do like 2 Saturday night main event back to back
Oh,
and
my
Evolution 3.
God, bro. Imagine.
Oh no, it's good. They'll finally have like a little spacing gap. I feel like SummerSlam's always the biggest party of the summer. It's gonna be August. That's usually the end of it. And maybe Paris again is kind of a similar situation with Saudi where they agreed to a certain time, they couldn't move it. That's where it is.
That's
Maybe
fair.
that's what
Yeah,
it's going to
yeah.
be. But yeah, they need a little break from the pay-per-views. I'm glad at least this time there's 3 weeks between things. If you didn't want to count Saturday night's main event or Evolution, if you didn't want to count those as PLEs, then okay, it's been like what, 5 weeks, 6 weeks since Money in the Bank or whatever it was,
Yeah.
crown at the champion, bro, Night of Champions and the Jewel. I don't know. The Saudi Arabia pay-per-view was Money in the Bank, Saudi pay-per-view, then this one's, but yeah.
Yeah, and then for SummerSlam, we already have 6 matches, so that's basically a day worth of matches if we're going by Triple H's card. So we have one day.
5,
Yeah.
and one and the other one.
We have John Cena versus Cody, Tiffany versus Jade, Randy and Jelly Roll versus Drew and Logan,
Shelly Roll. My God, it's a SummerSlam match if I didn't see one.
Gunther versus
Special
CM
guest.
Punk, the Triple Threat women's match, and the singles intercontinental match. So if we're going by that, they'll probably have the U.S. title, no tag team matches, Roman
Tag team
versus
women's match.
somebody, and then Solo versus
That's
somebody.
gonna be a tag team match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Solo probably versus Jacob Fatu is probably what's gonna happen, which should be a banger. Again, these matches are probably gonna finally be great matches on a card. I'll give it that. The last couple pay-per-views since Money in the Bank, they've actually had matches that mattered and continued storylines, and we're
Yeah.
here where we're at now.
Oh, and Dom
Yep.
versus AJ.
AJ,
So it's basically fully done. There might be maybe a match or two that they add in. Maybe a battle royale for something. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe the women's tag team. I don't know, bro. But the only thing I'm trying to think of what
maybe
they
it's
could
Kabuki Warriors, and that's the time where Asuka finally turns. But who knows? That was Derek's little guess.
do.
He's not here to say anything about it, so.
Yeah. So we it's not gonna happen, of course. Yeah, I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic for SummerSlam is what I would say.
Oh yeah, you proceeding with caution, huh?
Always, bro. Always. It's in New Jersey, and I was gonna say Liv is from there, but I think he's from Ohio, so never mind.
Triple H says, Mama EMFC said, sit up in that chair, Matthew. Man's leaning, bro. He's leaning. We're at the end of the podcast.
Bro.
I know he's tired.
I had to fucking.
I'm tired too.
I had jerk chicken roti for dinner, bro. I was so,
my God.
and then the ice cream after. I'm bust, bro. I'm bust.
Need to go lay down or something. I'm tired
Whew.
as well. I know Seba's in there watching the podcast, of course, but he's running the new Nintendo Switch 2 game, of course. 10 out of 10, supposedly from so many companies.
Bonanza.
Donkey Kong Bonanza. He's in there. We will be streaming that tomorrow.
Oh, it
Yes,
was.
this is a plug. I will be there tomorrow streaming it.
Live.
Of course, you'll see the first part.
Live.
I'll put it on YouTube somewhere. It's gonna be great live.
Oh my god!
Middle
For
of
the
the day.
first time, I can watch your stream, bro. Not being in my fucking
course.
car. Let's
Of course,
go!
it's Seba's birthday tomorrow, so a happy early birthday to
Happy
Seba.
birthday,
He's
Sava!
finally gonna be in there. We're gonna be in batting cages. We're gonna figure that out.
Bro, get him on the
We'll
stream,
figure
bro.
out the celebration.
Get him on the stream, bro. He's got an hour, bro. Get the tequila out and let's get going, bro. Where's
Oh
he
my
at,
God.
bro?
Well, he's underage still. Until
What?
an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
hour.
I know. You crack it right when it's.
Triple H says, great stream, boys. Get some rest. Appreciate it, Triple H. I hope you have a great
Thank you, Triple
night
H.
as well. I mean, I think he's telling us to take us home, brother.
We're going home. We got nothing more to say. We've been mumbling on. Shout out to Derek. He should be back next week. He had a little bit of an issue, but you know, EMFC, we're strong,
Emergency,
bro.
he
We
figured
help
it out.
other EMFC members out. We keep strong, all right? So hopefully we'll see Derek back next week.
Of course,
Yeah,
I'm so
I look
tired. I was going to
tired,
skip this
bro.
week, but here we are.
We grind them out. We missed 1 week. We got to get back. We're grinding out. We're doing 2. We're
We're
doing
doing
another podcast tomorrow. Everyone, we're plugging.
Chill. We're playing with the Nintendo Switch 2.
Chill.
Shout out to Derek. Hey, let's go. All right. Anyways, appreciate everyone stopping by
Yeah.
this podcast. Again, if you guys missed it, replay is going to be on YouTube.
Mhm.
That's what I'm doing right after this.
Oh my
I'll
God,
post it on
my stream
there.
deck works again. Check the
Oh
socials.
no.
Join our
It's dying.
Discord.
The battery's dying.
Go EMFC hype.
Oh my God. Till then, it's been your boy Eric from UFC.
I'm Matt from UFC, and we'll see you guys next week. Triple H, have yourself a good rest of the week, aka Friday, and a great weekend. We'll see you.
And of course, everyone else is watching quietly. There's a lot of you in there.
Oh yeah, we see, but of course we gotta shout out Triple H.
They have to
Thanks.
listen.
Yeah. Anyways, see you guys later. Where's my outro button? God damn it! Where's the outro?